Okay, so I have kept the chat to myself so that I can see who is answering proper, who is answering correct. Okay, so let's open day one session workbook. Okay, let's open day one session workbook. All right, and uh, yes, so the first question is shortcut to zoom in the artboard. Answer, come on, everybody. Binu, you're right. Sherni Reddy, you are right. Rajiv Chauhan, right. Pooja, right. Rudra, right. Okay. शुभ्रो कंट्रोल प्लस माइनस दोनों में से एक बोलना कुछ भी ओके डोंट से बोथ द आंसर्स ओके just check your workbook guys and read the first question. Okay, I'm going to be quick because we need to do the day 3 session, because there were many students who were asking me what are the answers for this, so I want to answer them. So the second question is where is navigator in Illustrator? Guys, quick, where is navigator in Illustrator? Sherni right, Rajiv right, Pooja right. So answer is Windows. Okay, answer is Windows. The first question answer is Control plus. First question answer is Control plus. Second is Windows. Which key is used to draw a perfect circle? Guys, which key is used? Hussein right, Harman right, Superior right, Rudra right, all are mostly right. So the answer is shift key. Okay, answer is shift key. Come on, third one. Fourth one. Dash allows you to paste the object in exact same position from where you copied it. What is the answer? Right? Madhumati, you're wrong. Control Shift FQ. Why Control and Shift both the keys? Okay. Ankita, you're wrong. Answer is paste in front. Okay, paste in front command, it copies and it pastes in the same position. Okay, you can also say paste in place also, even that is right. Okay, but we have learned paste in front option, so you can say Control F. Next is holding the dash key allows you to select multiple objects. Rudra right, Superior right, Khushbu right, Sherni right, Sonali right, Madhumati, right. Pooja, right. Okay, so the answer is shift key. Okay, to select multiple objects, we use shift key. Which option is used to treat multiple objects as one object? Which option? Right, right, Superior, right, Harman, right. I couldn't read the names. Sherni, right, Pooja, right. Okay, so the answer is group option. Okay, next is dash allows you to access the artboard inside the group. Right, Madhumati right, Harman right, Sapna right. Sapna is wrong. It's not selection tool, dear. Okay, Khushbu right, Sumitra right, Sonali right, Supriya right. It's isolation mode. Sonali, not alignments. It's isolation mode. Okay, next question. Dash allows you to move, edit, hide, lock, and work with content. What is the answer, guys? Answer to the eighth question. Nobody? Come on. Sheni, you're right. Niharika, you're right. Shubro, you're right. Right, right. Pooja, right. Monica, right. This is layers, okay? Layers allow you to move, hide, lock, edit, everything, okay? Which options allow you to draw another rectangle inside a rectangle accurately? Which option? Perfect. You're right, Ritik. Your Pratyusha. Right. Yes, so the answer is offset path. Okay, the answer is offset path. Stitching lines can be created by using which panel? Stitching lines, Ritik right, Supriya right, Harman right, Rudra right. Yes, stroke panel. Okay, so the answer is stroke panel. Now let's move on to the second day questions quickly. Don't worry whoever is getting wrong answers, because I'm not giving marks on this. Okay, I'm just looking at who is submitting the assignments. Okay, so the certificate will be given on based on who is submitting the assignment, not on who is right. All right, so don't worry about it. Okay, so the next is, which tool is used to convert a straight line to a curve and vice versa? Which tool? Right. कौन बोला right? Binu Thakur, you are right. Perfectly right. Convert point, convert anchor point is the right answer. Okay, so now second question. See, mostly there were 2 3 people who asked me, they didn't get this question. Hover means roll over. When you roll over any point you have created with the pen tool, and the cursor will display the option to dash it. When you are drawing, sorry, when you are drawing with the pen tool, and while drawing, if you move the mouse to any one of the point, what is the option when it comes? Okay, what is the option? There are two options. If you move the cursor to any between points, then it will allow you to delete the point. So delete is the right answer. But you can also move the point on first point and end points also. So if you move the cursor to the end points, first point and the last point, then it will show you the slash icon. Okay, slash cursor, that is to continue the line. Okay, so those who are giving these two answers, both the answers are right. Yes, the continuing the line is also right, but the that cursor's name is called as slash. Okay, next is hover a selection. When you roll over a section of the line, and the cursor will display the option to dash it, to dash a point. What is the answer for the third question? Sapna, you are right. Answer to 2 is delete. Delete, or you can continue it. Delete also, continue it. You can you can write it as delete, because I didn't mention, actually I didn't mention like the first point or the end points. I mentioned when you move the cursor to the points. Okay, but it's okay if you writing the answer as continuing the line also, even that is fine. Okay, so the third question, hover a section of a line, the cursor will display the option to add it. Answer is add. Okay, answer is add. Madhumita, control nahi, add. When you move your mouse to any segment of the line which is already drawn with the pen tool, wahan pe when you move the cursor, it will show you the plus icon, that is add. Okay, which tool is used to tweak the Bezier handles? Which tool is used to tweak the Bezier handles? Sapna right, Binu Thakur right, Harman right. Bend tool kahan hai? Where is bend tool? Khushbu, you're right. Hussein, right. Okay, so the answer is direct selection tool. Okay, the answer is direct selection tool, not selection tool, direct selection tool. Okay, selection tool is used for moving the complete object. I'm talking about just moving the Bezier handles. We use direct selection tool. Okay, hold dash key to tweak the Bezier handles independently. Hold dash. What is the answer? Harman right. Pooja no. No. Sherni. Niharika no. If see, when we move the handle with the direct selection tool, both the handles move together. If we just want to move only one handle at a time, the answer is alt. Okay, alt key. If you press alt and just move any one of the handle, it will move independently. Okay, now the pen tool with dash cursor is used for reconnecting the existing path. Which cursor? Okay, I already answered, that is slash. Okay, pen tool with slash cursor allows you to reconnect the existing path. Like if you just move the cursor on any of the endpoints, it will give you the cursor with slash icon. Okay. Pen tool with dash cursor is used to start a new point, new path. Asterisk, Rupa right, Khushbu right, star cursor, it is called as asterisk, but you are right, Harman. No control, any, superior right. Okay, so the answer is asterisk sign. Last question. Pen tool with zero cursor is used to dash a path. Pooja right, Sapna right, Binu right, 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 all are right. So it is not like end the path. Okay, chalega. Meaning is same, so we can write it as close a path. Okay, it's a closing a path. A pen tool with zero cursor is used to close a path. Okay. All right. So we are done with all the questions. Who has got all the right answers? I have not checked. Okay. So you should check your workbooks and who got all the right answers. Binu is saying one wrong. Khushbu, very good. Congratulations, Khushbu. Congratulations, Khushbu. Two wrong. Rupa, one wrong. Okay. Who got all the answers right? Only Khushbu? Sapna Singh, one wrong. So I would like to congratulate Sapna Singh and Binu Thakur also, who got one wrong. Rupa also one wrong. Congratulations, all of you who got one answer wrong. Okay. Eighth answer is close. Eighth answer is close. Okay, chalo. Now let's start. Now let's start with the day 3 session. How many of y'all are excited for the day 3 session? Today we are going to create your first fashion flat. Excited? Rajiv excited? Khushbu, Harman, all of you are excited. Thank you. Even I am excited now. Okay. So after this, guys, if you pay attention and if you have done day 1, day 2, if you have practiced a lot in day 1, day 2 session, then you will do it very quickly. Okay. You will do it very quickly, and there is one extra bonus today, that is lucky student bonus. Okay, so that is like whoever submits first on the Zoom chat, you have to save the file in JPG format and save and put it on the Zoom chat, upload it on the Zoom chat. Okay, then you will be able, uh, the person who sends first, that person will be my lucky student bonus. You will get that lucky student bonus gift. Okay, so let's see now who wins that lucky student bonus offer. All right, so now let's start. I'm sharing my screen. Everybody has downloaded the file which I've shared on the Google Drive today. Okay? Yes, all are ready with that? Okay. Chalo, I'm sharing the screen. So don't be in a hurry of completing the assignment fatafat, okay? Because I will tell you when is the last step. So till I mentioned that this is now the last step, till then you do not need to worry, okay? So you can be chill, like you can do it however you are, because we are learning also. We are not only just using our skills, we are learning and we are doing it right now, okay? So don't just be in a hurry to complete the assignment fatafat. Hmm? So I will tell you when you have to submit it. That time you need to be prompt, like do it that time itself. Okay, so right now I'm taking a new file, A4 size. Everybody concentrate. I will give you time to do it. When I am teaching, you just concentrate. You don't do anything. Okay, so I'm taking a new file with A4 size paper, and in this I'm going to import that JPG file which I have sent on the Google Drive. So I'm going to import. Which command is for import? Which command is for import, guys? Which command? How to import a JPG file? Anybody? Place. Shubro is saying place. Very good. So we need to go to file and place. Okay, place means we are importing a JPG file. Just go to file, place, and I'll just go to my folder. Where is my file? Oh, okay. So here I have my file and 3 days workshop, day 3. And this is the file which we need to import it. Okay, select the file and just click on place command here. Okay, so when you click on the place, you will get this kind of icon. See this? And you just need to click on the artboard. Click on the artboard, just place it in proper center like this. Okay, just place it in proper center. And what you need to do is decrease the opacity of this image. Just select this image and decrease the opacity so that we will be drawing a new lines, no, so it should be visible more than this line. So I'm just making the opacity little low, like 33%, 30 to 40%. You can do it. Open your layers panel, go to layers panel and lock this layer. Okay, so that means you're just locking this layer. We are not, this will not allow you to do anything on this layer. So do this much, everybody. Just open A4 size picture, A4 size paper, then import this by going to file and place. Select the image and decrease the opacity and lock it. So there are 4 steps. Do this much. Take a new layer, uh, sorry, take a new file, place it, decrease the opacity and lock it in the layers panel. Okay, do this much and let me know in the comment. Done? Niharika done? Annie done? Richa done? Shubro done? Done, done. Okay. Don't do paste. I didn't say paste. Place, place. Go to file and place. Go to file and place. Place means import. We are importing that image. Okay. Pooja, you have downloaded that file ना? Google Drive का file कहाँ पे import किया है? कहाँ पे download किया? Where you have kept that file? Yeah, so import that into here by using file and place. Okay, so now next, before actually we are drawing with this, let me show you what exactly we are going to create. Let me show you which is already created. Okay, I'll just open my AI file just to show you. Now if you see this, this is in a group form. I have grouped it. I'm just ungrouping this. Okay, let me ungroup it one more time. Ungroup it. See this? This particular object is created like this. Why this is object is created like this? We have not taken the outline of the complete fashion flat. We have taken the outline where we want to give one pattern. Okay, now we know that this will be of different color, the neck part will be of different color, these are the inner inside portions, so that will be in a different color. So whatever you feel like it should be filled with different color or different pattern, that should be drawn separately instead of including into one shape like this. Okay, do it separately. Like if you want to give sleeves as a different color, then that should be drawn separately, not including in the main borders. Okay, don't include the sleeves with the borders until and unless you don't feel like you want to give it as a same pattern. For my in this blouse design, I have kept it same because I am giving only one pattern to the complete blouse. Okay, I'm not giving sleeves as a separate pattern, so I'm including as one object. Okay, now this is, I'm filling with gray color, that's why this object is drawn separately. See this? Now this is again, it's a separate, so this has been drawn separately. Now this shading is different. If you see this, the gray shading and dark gray shading, that is different, so that's why this object should be drawn separately. See this is drawn separately. So just to show you ki how this is being created, so I divided, I ungrouped it, and I'm showing you just to give a clear picture what exactly we are going to do in this. Okay, clear with this everybody? Clear with this everybody? All right. Okay, so now let's start. Everybody concentrate now. Okay, don't ask me any questions right now. I will give you time to, like, whenever after doing this I will give you time, you can ask me your doubts later. Okay, yeah. Okay, now the first step is, whenever we have like symmetrical objects like these, now symmetrical means the shape is same on both the sides. Whatever we do it on the right side, the same shape is there on the left side. So this is called as symmetrical shapes. So in this symmetrical shapes, you need not need to like draw the complete shape. Just draw one side shape and you can reflect it, and you can just do it in simple steps. Okay, so the first step is, we just need to put one guideline. Okay, just need to put the guideline. Okay, Geetu, which part you have missed it? I didn't do, I was just explaining. I didn't do anything as of now. I just imported this one JPG file. That's it, and I have locked it. Nothing, nothing. I've not. Print wala picture kaun sa? Ye wala. That is just the explanation which I have given. Nothing to worry about it. Okay, so just concentrate now. The practical part, I have not covered anything. Just concentrate now. We are going to create a guideline now. Okay, for the guidelines we need to keep rulers on. If you see, this ruler is on the top side, mine on the left side also the ruler is on. If you want your rulers to on, then go to view and show rulers. Here we have rulers, show rulers. Okay, so the shortcut is control R. Everybody get the rulers on. Control R. Keep the rulers on. Everybody done? Keep the rulers on. Done? Okay, go to view and rulers. Shortcut is control R to get the ruler. So you can press control R or command R to show the rulers, and you can hide the rulers also. All right, now we are changing the units on the ruler. We are making the units to millimeters. How to do that? Just right click on the ruler and change it to millimeters. So this, right click on the ruler and change it to millimeters. Right click on the ruler, change it to millimeters. Do this much. Right click on the rulers and change it to millimeters. Done. Okay, now we are adding guidelines. So guidelines can be added only when the ruler is on. If you don't have rulers on, you can't add guidelines. Okay, so you just need to use the selection tool, click on this, and we can add the guidelines. But it is not allowing me. Why? Anybody? Why it is not allowing me to add guidelines? Anybody? Layer is locked. Yes, so we need to create a new layer and do everything on the new layer. Okay, so take a new layer. We will be doing everything on this layer itself. Okay, now see this, you can, if you drag it from the horizontal ruler, you will get horizontal guideline. If you drag it from the vertical ruler, you will get vertical guidelines. Okay, but we want only vertical guidelines, so we are not looking at the horizontal. So just take this and andaza say, like, just keep it in the center. Keep it in the center like this. You need not need to be accurate, but keep it in the center. Like, just try imagination se thoda sa andaza se, like how much distance is from here, just put it in the center. Okay, millimeters का कैसे करना है? Right click on the ruler, right click on the ruler and change it to millimeters. Okay, all right, done with the adding the guideline. Done with adding the guideline, everybody. Binu done, Nandini done, Tulika done. Done. This guideline will not come in the print, it is just for us, for the alignment purpose. Okay, done this much, everybody. Drag from the ruler, drag it from here, Hassan, drag it from vertical ruler like this, and you can add a guideline. Use selection tool and then drag. Okay, done, Hassan. Use selection tool. Shubro done. Okay, chalo. Now everybody concentrate. I will give you time to do it. Okay, we know now we need to draw one shape of this. We need to draw this another shape, and we need to draw this as another shape. So right now we'll just concentrate on the bodice part. Only bodice which is including our sleeves also like this. Okay, everybody concentrate. I'll give you time. I'm going with the pen tool. Okay, select the pen tool. So you're seeing the asterisk sign, that means it will allow you to create a new path. So I'm starting from this point, click, click and drag. See, I'm dragging in this direction. See, you can rotate it which direction you want, decide. See, I want this direction. Now you can decide how much depth you want. Okay. Now see this, there is some white color which is coming here. That is because of my fill color is on. Let's keep fill color off and give an outline color as red. We can change the outline color later on. Right now I'm giving this as outline as red color. Okay. So now if you see this is red color outline, and now if I want to add one point here, see the path is not coming proper. What we need to do now, if the path is not coming proper, what is the thing we need to do now? Anybody? If the path is not coming proper, we need to no enter, Tulika. No breaking the path. Yes, breaking the path matlab kaise break karoge? Click on the point. Okay, click on the same point. Don't use enter. Enter karoge to it will stop continuing. We want to continue the line, but we don't want one handle. Okay, so we are clicking on the same point again, and see this. So it is starting from the, now it is starting from scratch. It's not taking the double handles. Okay, so now I click and drag. See, I'm following the same path guidelines. Okay, now this is done. Now see, when I want to add one point, it is not coming again proper. So I can click on the same point again and just click. Why just clicks? Because it's a straight line. Okay, now you can just click and drag like this, and again if it's coming proper, then we need to click on this point. If it is coming proper, then I think this is coming proper, so we can just slightly do this way. And now see this is not coming proper, so we need to click on the point again and just click and drag. Don't just click and drag, because it's a curve. Okay, and we are done with this. Now, if we want to stop here, what is the shortcut? If we want to stop continuing this, what is the shortcut? Enter is one sign. You can use escape also, or else you can click on control and click outside like this. Click control and click on outside. There are three options which I've shown you in the day 2 session. Control, click on outside. Okay. And enter sign and escape sign. All right. We are done with one side. Okay, now I am giving you time to do this much. Okay, do everybody complete this. Just do only one side, either do left side or right side, whatever side you prefer. Do this much. Niharika done, very good. You're fast, Niharika. Gitu done, super fast. Supriya done. Pooja done. Shobha done. Harman done. Bhavishya done. Hussein done. Tulika done. Guys, don't leave the session. Okay, because I want to take one selfie also. I forgot to take the selfie with all of you. Okay. Hariprita done. Shubro, Ritik done. Okay, chalo. Now let's move ahead. Now everybody concentrate. Everybody concentrate. This is important step. If you miss this step, then you will not understand anything. So concentrate. Pay attention now. Okay. You need to first select this line with the selection tool. Okay. Select the selection tool and click on the line. Okay. So the object is selected. Now we need to select reflect tool. There is a reflect tool here inside the rotate option. You can see this rotate tool. Below that rotate tool there is a reflect tool. You need to select that tool and use alt key and click in the center of this line. Click anywhere on that guideline because that is the center. If you can't see the guideline proper, zoom it, zoom it, zoom it, and use alt and click. Alt is very important here because with alt you will get a panel. If you don't press alt, you will not get a panel. I'm talking about this panel. This is very important panel and you will get this panel only if you use alt and click on the guideline. Okay, then we need to use this option. Okay, you can don't get confused between horizontal likha hai and it is showing like a vertical preview. So it's best that you observe the diagram instead of the horizontal and vertical. Okay, so we want horizontal reflection, so we can go with this and click on copy. Okay, select this option and click on copy and just minimize this and you can see it has exactly created the reflection on the other side. Okay, do this much. Selection is important. Select with the selection tool, use alt reflection tool, press use alt and click in the center. Again दिखाओगे? Yes, again दिखाती हूँ मैं जीतू. Okay, see now. Gitu, concentrate. Select with the selection tool is very important. Okay, select with the selection tool. Okay, then use reflection tool, use alt and click on the guideline. Use alt, click on the guideline. You'll get this panel. Select vertical option and click on copy. That's it. Do this much now. Shubro done. Done, Gitu. Binu. Supri, Gitu, Binu. Done. Supriya done. Okay, I'm waiting. I want most of the people to complete. There are 52 students, guys. Wow. 52 students, and I want all the 52 students to get complete with this first fashion flat. I want you all, everyone, to do this. Nobody should miss this. Done? Reflection tool is here in the toolbox. Just check my cursor. Tulika, just see my screen. If you see this, there is a rotation tool. Below the rotation tool, there is a reflection tool. Got it? You got it, Tulika? दिखा क्या? Yes? Okay. With that tool, click, use alt and click in the center. Done? This step is slightly a difficult step, so I'm waiting. Done? Tulika done? Madhumati done? Niharika? Rajiv done? Pooja done? Okay. Now concentrate everybody. I'm removing the guidelines. Okay, I'm removing the guidelines. How to remove the guidelines? ऐसे करके drag नहीं करना है. Okay, don't do that. Just hide the guidelines. Okay. Shortcut is control semicolon. Press control semicolon. Everybody control semicolon to show the guidelines. Control semicolon to hide the guidelines. Do this. Just hide your guidelines because that is disturbing in the center view. Everybody hide your guidelines. Done till here? What is the shortcut to reflect? What is the shortcut to reflect, guys? Reflect. How to get the reflection panel? Hariprita, nahi. Alt click. Okay, you need to use reflection tool and alt click in the center to get the panel. Control R is for what? Control R is for what? Control R is for what? Rulers. Yes. Okay. What is a shortcut for hiding the guidelines and showing the guidelines? Shortcut for hiding the guidelines, control and semicolon. Yes. Okay. So we have hided the guidelines. Now everybody concentrate. Even this is very important step and many people fail to do this. Just concentrate. Now we are going to join the 2 points. Okay, see this. If you click and drag it like this, see, it's not close to this point. So if you fill color or if you give any patterns, there will be one small minute line in between if the points are not closed. So this is a very important step. There are 2 points. There is one end point here and there is one end point here. So we need to close those 2 points. Similarly, we need to close this point and this point. Okay. So with the direct selection tool, which tool? Direct selection tool, we can select both the points here. Now instead of clicking one by one, we can just click and drag it like this, so both the points are selected. Okay, just select it. The first step is whenever you're selecting the points, just make sure nothing is selected. This is the main thing. Like the people see, they usually what they do is they select with the selection tool. So already now once the selection tool is selected, if you go with the direct selection tool, instantly after the selection, automatically these all points are automatically selected. See, all those points are selected. So make sure that you are deselecting everything first. Deselect matlab click outside with the direct selection tool. Click outside with the direct selection tool. I'm clicking here. So now no points are selected. This is very important step. Okay. Now click and drag it this way. Only these 2 points are selected. Click and drag. Only that 2 points are selected. Use the shortcut Control J. Use the shortcut Control J for join. Okay. J for join. Similarly, deselect everything again. Click outside. Select only these 2 points and press Control J. Okay, press Control J. Done with this? Everybody, Tulika, shortcut for hiding which one? The guidelines. That is Control semicolon. Control semicolon is to hide the guidelines. Hide and show. You can use it in both the ways. Okay. Done with the joining the points. Everybody, what is the shortcut to join the points? Joining two end points. What is the shortcut? Control J, right? Yes. Okay. Swapna, you couldn't do the reflection. Select, first use the selection tool and select one side. You're following my instructions properly. Use selection tool and click on the line. Select it. हो गया? Selection हो गया? Select किया? After selection, go to reflection tool. Select reflection tool. Selected reflection tool. Reflection tool select किया. Yes. Use Alt and click in the center of the guideline. Use Alt and click in the center of the guideline. Don't leave Alt. Just listen to my instructions. और कुछ मत करना. Use Alt and click in the center of the guideline. You should get the panel. Panel आया? Okay. Then use vertical option, click on copy. Use vertical option, click on copy. Done? Done? Swapna? Yes. Now do the control J point. Who is saying they can't use the control J? I'm not able to select. Annie, what you are not able to select? What you are not able to select, Annie? Don't send me the images, just tell me what you are not able to select. Okay, now listen, everybody, just listen. I'm doing again. Okay, I'm just repeating the last step of joining. See this? These are two open path. Okay, use direct selection tool and click outside first. Deselect everything. Deselect everything and just select only these 2 points. There are 2 points over here. Press Ctrl J. Okay, so this is done. Then deselect everything once again. Select these 2 points and Ctrl J. That's it. Okay? All right. Done till here, everybody who has completed till here. Tulika done, Shubro done. Who else has done? Hussein done, Binu done, Pooja done, Harman done. Chalo. Okay. Don't remove the ruler. Let it be no now. Okay? Let it be ruler. Control R is to remove the ruler and Control R is to get the ruler. Similarly for the guidelines, Control semicolon to get the guidelines, Control semicolon to hide the guidelines. Okay? Alright, so now we are done with the shape and we can fill color. Just check whether we can fill the color or not. Okay, we can just fill the color. See this? And my fill color is off. I'll just keep this. See this? Okay, so I can fill the color, but now let's not keep the fill color on. We can keep it off. Okay, and I have changed my outline color. Let me keep my outline color as red only. We can change that later. Grid line came to artboard. How to remove grid line? Go to view and close the grid ना. Go to show grids है ना. Show grids को hide grid करो. See, these are grid lines. Just go to view and hide grid lines. Okay, control and that inverted comma you can use. Now next, once this is done, let's move on to the next topic. Okay, like now we need to do the top part. Geetu, what happened? कंट्रोल जे नहीं हो रहा है तो कंट्रोल जे क्यों नहीं हो रहा है? You have to select the points this way. Select the 2 points here like this. Deselect and do it. And join control J. Okay, now concentrate. Everybody concentrate. Look here, stop doing it. Look here and stop doing it. Okay. Now we need to create this particular shape. Are we going to create with the pen tool again to form a shape like this? Are we going to create with the pen tool again this shape and close it? Are we going to do the same steps again? Or is there any way if we can do it in a smarter way? So, yes, so we can do with the smart way, that is by just copying the segments. Okay, like if you see this, everybody concentrate. If you're not getting the previous step, keep it aside. Just follow these steps. Okay, just concentrate first. With the direct selection tool, if I select this segment, okay, like if I'm selecting this segment, okay, if I'm clicking this segment, what do you mean by segment? The line which is between the 2 points. Okay, so here we have 1 point, here we have 1 point, so this is a one segment. So if I select this segment and copy, control C and control F, see what happens? It is creating a copy of that segment. It's same like when we did it, the object selection, the circle ka thing, the buttonholes which we created with the copy and copy front option. The same way we can copy the segments also. But when we are copying the segments, we need to use which tool? Direct selection tool. Okay, instead of selection tool. So this is like we copied the segment. Similarly, if we want to copy both the segments, this segment and this segment, then we are not using one by one. We'll just select the point here. We'll just select this particular point and we'll take copy. Okay, so when we select this point, it will automatically copy this segment also and this segment also. So I'm using control C and control F. Okay, see this, it has created the copy. Okay, so we do not need to move it, we do not need to nudge it, we can keep it that position itself. Okay, I'm just showing you that it has already created the copy. Let me just do undo. Okay, I'm using the direct selection tool. Deselect everything, click outside, select only one point, control C and control F. See this, it has created a copy. Now I am just using command J, that is control J. Just select the line and press control J. See this, it automatically closes the path. You need not need to, like if there is only two endpoints, you need not need to select with the direct selection tool also. You can do that way, even that is fine. But even if you don't do that also, just select the path and just press Ctrl J. It automatically closes the path. Okay, so I'm just repeating the steps again. Everybody look here. select the point, this point, Control C, copy, Control F, paste, and Control J to join it. Okay, do this much everybody. Control C, Control F, and Control J. You have to select that middle point. Okay, Shobha done, Supriya done. Come on fast, everybody. Tulika done. Annie, you're not able to select those lines. Just check your layers panel. Have you created, just see you are on which layer. Annie, just see you're working on which layer. We are working on the top layer, no? We have locked the layer. So it will, if you are on the layer 0, then it will not get selected. Be on the top layer. And then you try to select it. Just everybody make sure that you're working on this layer. This layer. If you click on this, then nothing will select. Okay? And just make sure that even if you are on layer on the top layer, just make sure that you accidentally didn't click on this. If you lock this, then nothing will select. Okay? Layer 2 को lock नहीं रखना है, सिर्फ layer 1 को lock करना है. And just make sure that your lines, what you have created on layer 2. Okay? Control C, Control F and Control J करना है. Control J. Just press Control J, automatically join हो जाएगा. Control C, Control F and Control J. Done? Done, done, done. Who else has completed? नहीं हो रहा है. See, I'm showing again, once again. Just concentrate. Those who have not understood this step, concentrate. Use direct selection tool. And I told you many times that whenever you're using direct selection tool, deselect first. Click outside. Then select this point. Control C करना है, copy करना है, Control F करना है, and then Control J. Don't do any changes. Just Control C, Control F and Control J. Done? I'm waiting for many students to complete. हो गया क्या? Done till here? Nandini done, Shubro done, Tulika, Supriya done. Who else has done till here? David done, Sapna, Pratyusha, Geetu done. Don't select the points, dear Geetu. सिर्फ कंट्रोल J प्रेस करो ना, आ जाएगा वो. सिलेक्शन टूल नहीं यूज करना है ना बीनू. We are using direct selection tool to select the points. है ना? डायरेक्ट सिलेक्शन टूल से करना है ना. Select these points, control C, control F and control J, that's it. वो भी वैसे ही होगा. You need to use controls, you need to select D selection tool. पहले वाला भी you need to select direct selection tool. Okay, now I can't wait much because I need to complete. There are many things which we need to do. Okay, so let me finish this. Now once we are done with till here, everybody just concentrate now. Once you have done till here, now we need to convert this line into a curvy line. Okay, so there is another tool called as curvature tool. So we are going to learn curvature tool now. See here in the toolbox there is a curvature tool. There is a pen tool with a curve icon, that is called as curvature tool. With this tool, just click in the center and move it down like this. Just click and move it down like this. That's it. Okay, so this tool is basically converts a line to a curve line. Just do this much. See, it automatically it created a shape, separate shape. See this? Okay, use curvature tool and drag it down. Do this much, everybody. Do this much, everybody. Come on fast. I'm just going to wait for the first 20 people to complete. I'm not going to wait for everybody, otherwise we'll not complete till 8 o'clock also. Okay. Chalo, let's do fast. Done? Okay, chalo. Now next step. Next. Look at this now. The same way, the how we did it for this, it's the same method. Here we are going to take a selection tool, direct selection tool, okay, because we are going to take a copy of that path. Okay, so here just click on this. Okay, just click on this. Okay, one more, 1 minute. Those who don't have curvature tool, let me show you one more method. Those who don't have curvature tool is for like latest version softwares. If you're using a lower version, then curvature tool you will not get. So what is there any other method, guys? Anybody can tell me? Can anybody tell me? We have learned pen tool. Can anybody tell me? Hassan, you have done so many good drawings. I've seen your work. Add anchor point tool. Yes, and then edit it. So we can just go with the pen tool, go with the add anchor point tool, and we can click on this line. Okay, and we can just move this down. Okay, and we can convert this corner point to a smooth point by just going with the convert anchor point tool. We can click and drag it like this. Okay, so those who don't have, they can do this way. All right, Hassan. Okay, clear with this? Now, concentrate, everybody. Again, it's the same method. We are going to use which tool? Which tool? Who will tell me the steps? The same methods what we did it for here. Same methods at the bottom also. Who will tell me the steps? Direct selection tool. Okay, direct selection tool is selected. Then what is the second step? What is the second step? Control C करने से पहले what is the step? Control C करने से पहले what is the step? सिर्फ डायरेक्ट सिलेक्शन टूल से नहीं होगा ना. यू नीड टू सिलेक्ट द पॉइंट्स, नो, बट बिफोर सिलेक्टिंग द पॉइंट्स आल्सो व्हाट इज द स्टेप? What is the important step before selecting the points? Before drag and select, what is the important step? This is what, like, everybody forgets this step and they make mistakes. Okay, those who couldn't do this, just write down the steps. You can do it later on. Write down the steps what we are doing it. Okay, click outside. Yes, Madhumati. Yes, Pratyusha. Yes, this is the important step that everybody forgets it. Select direct selection tool and deselect. Click outside. Click on the white artboard. Okay, deselect. Then the next step is select the point in the center. Okay, just by using the click and drag method. Just click and drag method. Here also people forget, like, they just try to find out where the point is and they click. Don't do that. You can just click and drag it. So even if there are 2 points there, all the 2 points will get selected. Okay, so just click and drag it to select the point, whatever the point is there. Okay, next, what is the step after this? After selecting the point, after selecting the point, control C. So I'm using control C, then control F. After C is control F. ओके डन, कंट्रोल एफ भी कर दिया है एंड देन कंट्रोल जे. सी, कंट्रोल सी, कंट्रोल एफ एंड कंट्रोल जे. ओके, डन विद दिस. नाउ which tool? Now which tool? I want to convert this line into a curve. Which tool? We can go with the curvature tool. Click in the center and we can move it like this. Those who don't have curvature tool, they can go with the add anchor point tool. Add one point there, drag it down and convert it into a smooth point. Okay, do this much everybody. Do till here, complete till here. Complete till here everybody. Done. Shobha done, very good. Who else has completed? Harman done. Madhumitha done. Rudra, Tulika completed. Come on fast guys. Completed till here. Niharika done. Waiting to most of the people to get completed. Guys, those who couldn't do it, just take down the notes. You can do it later also and you can submit it later, not a problem. Okay, just take down the notes if you're unable to do it. Just take the proper note of it. Okay, so now everybody concentrate now. Who will tell me the next step? First of all, we need to create this line now. See this? You can see at the bottom there is a V kind of shape. Who will tell me how to do this? यहाँ पे ये point ऊपर जाना चाहिए यहाँ पे. So if we add one point here, we can drag that point up, isn't it? So let's try adding, yes, asterisk sign say with the pen tool. And if we go on this particular thing, asterisk sign say, it will create, like, it will create a separate line. Huh, Rupa? Rupa, Asterisk sign say it will create a separate line. See, this is an empty area, like I want to fill a color but not here. So asterisk sign से मैं line create करूंगी, लेकिन ये minus तो नहीं हो जाएगा ना. Okay, ये minus नहीं हो जाएगा, we need to minus that. So our curve, this outer curve, it should be like this, then it should go up, then it should come down, and it should be like this. Okay, so instead of using the asterisk sign, we will go with like pen tool, add anchor point tool. Okay, अभी मैं यहाँ पे add anchor point tool, मतलब if I add one point here, it's not allowing me to add a point because there is already one point there, so it's not allowing me to add. So let's add here. Okay, and I'm adding one more point here also. Okay, so I have 3 points now. Now I'm using direct selection tool and moving this center point to slightly upwards. Okay, can anybody tell me why I added one point here and why I added one point here when I already had one point in the center? Why I added those points? Can anybody tell me? यहाँ पे और यहाँ पे add क्यों किया point? Can anybody tell me? To secure the shape, to fix the 2 points, to cut according to the shape, to maintain equal distance. No. See this. अभी मुझे वो समझ में नहीं आ रहा है. To create a gap, क्या बोल रहे हो आप लोग? Okay. I'll just try to move this. I remove those points. Okay. This point, I'm trying to move it up without adding the points in the center. See? If I don't add those points on the left side and the right side, see, the complete this path is getting moved, even this is getting moved. So to avoid this, I'm adding one point. So if I add one point here, at least this path will not move anywhere. It will be intact on the same position. Okay, that's why we are adding one point there. So here I'm adding one point, I'm adding one point here, so that this line should not get disturbed and this line should not get disturbed. Now we are moving the center point on the top. Yes, to lock that segment. You're right, Rupa. That is the right answer. To lock, we are locking this segment so that this is not getting affected when we move the center point. Okay, now who will tell me how to convert this? This is coming like a, there are two bezier handles. How we can make this as a corner point? What should we do? What should we do? Alt से तो एक handle move होगा ऐसे ऐसे. See, one handle it will move, but it is not giving that corner point. Any other method? Convert anchor point tool. Convert point है ना. Convert anchor point tool is used for converting into smooth point and corner point, isn't it? Yes. So we can use this convert anchor point tool and just click. See, सिर्फ click करने से it becomes corner point, and if we click and drag it becomes smooth point. So it works in both the ways. Okay, the another method is you can easily select with the direct selection tool, and ऊपर देखो यहाँ पे in the option bar, in the control bar, see this is corner point and this is smooth point. You can click on corner, you can click on the smooth. See, this is more easy if you don't remember it. Okay, just select with the direct selection tool and keep that option on, this one. All right, so now we'll move this point on the top, we'll match it till here. Okay, now we need to move this we need to make this line straight. So when I'm trying to move this handle, see what's happening, it's becoming straight, लेकिन ये तो effect खराब हो गया ना अपना shape. So what to do now? This should not get affected. So what should we do? Anybody? What should we do? This should not get affected. Press Alt, right? So use Alt and make it to straight line like this. Again select this segment using Alt and make it straight. So we are using Alt for independently working with the handle so that we don't affect this path. Okay, so everybody do this much. Everybody do this much and let me know in the comment. You all are enjoying this session? Yes? Gitu, Supriya, Harman, yes? Madhumita? Till till the end of the session you will be able to create this particular fashion flat. Not only this, you will be able to create another fashion flat also using the same concept. Chalo, complete fast. Done, done. I'm waiting. Binu done. Yes. Just add one point on the left side and one point on the right side and move the middle point on the top. Okay? Okay. Chalo, now let's do next. Everybody do, let's do next. So we are done with the borders, we have done with the neck part, and we have done with the bottom part also. Now we need to create these lines. Okay, we need to create this, the patta, what we say, this one. Okay, we'll just create only once and we'll take duplicate and we'll place it at the bottom also. Okay, so how should we do this? This is a very easy, everybody has done how to create the blanket. So this is again, it's the same way, just the draw one rectangle, create offset and create dash lines for it. Okay, it's the same way. So everybody concentrate, I'll give you time to do it. Okay, click and drag and create one rectangle. Okay, once this is done, select the object rectangle with the selection tool, go with the object path, offset path. Okay, and this time we will use minus value. So I'll go with the minus, like using the down arrow key. Okay, so minus 1 mm is fine for me. I'll say okay for it. Okay, now for getting the stitch lines, which panel? Which panel? Stitch lines? Stroke panel. So let's go with the stroke panel. I'll keep my dash lines on. Okay, 2 gap is fine, and I'll keep my caps option, round caps option on. And weight itna nahi chahiye, let's make it little more thin. Okay, I think 0.5 is fine, and we can just keep this kind of dash lines. Okay, so 2 points rakha hai and 0.5 rakha hai. Okay, so we are done with this. Now let's select this and group it. Okay, group this, do this much everybody, rectangle, offset path and group it, do this much. Done? Harman done, very good. Who else has done? Supriya done. Geetu done. Pooja which step? Rectangle करना है. Have you done the first assignment, Pooja? Blanket किया था ना? It's the same, no? Rectangle. Just draw one rectangle. Take offset path. Just draw one rectangle. Then go with the object offset path. Okay. Internal path create karna and give dash lines. That's it. This we have done in the day 1 session. This part. I told everyone to be thorough with day 1 and day 2 session. Otherwise, this is going to be difficult for you. If you're not thorough with day 1 and day 2, this is definitely going to be difficult for you. Okay? Done? I'm waiting. Rudra done. Hussein हो गया. Who else? Who else has done with this? Tulika done. चलो फटाफट करो. Waiting. Supriya, Nandini, Niharika. Very good. I'm waiting for most of the people to complete this. Sapna saying how to reduce dash line points. Just make it, just click on that and just put the points numbers. Not just write 2 points. Okay, chalo. Now let's do next. Now group it all. Everybody has grouped these two objects like rectangle and the dash line. Both the things you need to group it. Okay. After grouping, take it duplicate like this by using. I'm using what command? Anybody? Any guesses? I'm using what? What is the shortcut which I'm using it to create a duplicate? Alt click and drag. Okay. Alt click and drag. I took a duplicate and I'm placing it here. I'm doing the manual placements and we can rotate it like this with the selection tool. Okay, I'm using selection tool and I'm placing it manually like this on the same position. Okay, then we need to slightly modify the points here. Use direct selection tool, deselect everything first, then click on the point and just move it like this. That's it. Okay, now once this is done, we need to reflect it on this side. So select this, use reflection tool again. We need guidelines. How to get the guidelines back? We need guidelines now to for the reflection. How to get the guidelines back? Shortcut. What is the shortcut? Control semicolon. Very good, Pratyusha. Okay. So now control semicolon and use alt and click. You need to first select this. Okay, this is an important step. First select this, use reflection tool, use alt and click on the guideline. You will get the reflection. Keep this vertical option on and click on copy. Everybody do this much. Everybody do this much. How to create dash lines? Just go with this rectangle, go to object, sorry, go to object path, offset करना है and use minus option. Okay, ऐसे minus किया इसको. Now go to Windows, open stroke panel and click on the dash guidelines. ये अगर बड़े लंबे लाइंस चाहिए तो इंक्रीज द पॉइंट्स, 4 पॉइंट्स, तो ये भी इंक्रीज करना 4 पॉइंट्स. ओके, if you want more bigger dash lines then increase, just give number of value here. And if you don't want that thickness then you can decrease the weight and keep the caps on, round caps, so you will get dash lines. Okay, come on, fast, complete fast. We are done with our normal like a sketch. Now we need to add some detailings, like we need to create stitch lines here, where else we need stitch lines on the top of the uh, like blouse, and there are stitch lines behind this, there are stitch lines here, there are stitch lines here, so we need to create those. Done, everybody? Only Nandini has done till here. Who else has completed till here? Very good, Nandini. Sapna has completed. Harman has completed. Shobha, reflection alt press करना है. Okay, first select it and use alt and click in the guideline. जैसे ये वाला रिफ्लेक्शन किया था वैसे ही रिफ्लेक्शन करना है, सेम मेथड. Okay, Harman completed, David completed. Who else? Only 4 people have done. Who else? Do it fast. Pratyusha completed. Why don't you change that name, Pratyusha? I always get confused. Okay, chalo, come on, fast. Done, Tulika, very good. Reflection not happening. Let me show one more time reflection. After this I'm not going to repeat this reflection ka step, because I already shown many times and already shown working on this also. Now look here. Okay, this I've just made one I've just taken any shape. ठीक है, एक कोई भी एक shape ले लिया. I made one triangle. Now if I want to create reflection on the left side, I will select the object first. Don't mug up the steps. Logically सोचो. Okay, कुछ भी किसी को भी कुछ भी करना है तो first you need to select it. Select with the selection tool, then go with the reflection tool. Okay, कहाँ पे रिफ्लेक्ट करना है हमें? This side or this side? We need to create reflect on the left side. So center point जरूरत है हमें. Okay, we need one center line. So here in this case we don't need guideline because it's already there is a line here. Okay, so we can click on that line. How to click on the line? Using alt, you have to click on the line. Using alt. Okay, so you'll get this panel and click on copy. That's it. Okay, clear? All right. Finished, everybody? Niharika, Rudra done. What about others? Shobha, Rupa, Khushbu, Madhumati, those who were doing in the beginning, Shrinkala, Sumitra, what happened? Done? Rajiv, done, done. Okay. Should I move ahead now? Should I move ahead? Yes? Okay, chalo. Now, after doing this, everybody concentrate. Now we are going to create detailing part. Okay. After creating this, let's create this stitch lines and this particular line. Okay. So for the stitch lines, I need stitch lines here. Hmm? So am I going to draw the line with the pen tool again? We can use the same copy and copy front method. Okay. So just select this point. Just select that point. Control C, deselect. Whenever you're selecting the point, first deselect and just click on that point. Now when you're selecting this point, just make sure that which point you have selected. See, click on this segment and then select the point. Otherwise, okay, click on this particular segment and then click on that middle point. Otherwise ye object ka middle point select ho jayega, so don't do that. Click on this segment and select on the middle point. Okay, then copy, control C, control F and nudge it down. Nudge it down like this and add dash lines. Go to view, windows, open the stroke panel and add dash lines. Caps on, make it this 0.5. Okay, make it this 0.5 and I'm adding the dash lines with 2 points. I don't want 4 points, 2 points. Okay, so that's my dash lines. I want one more dash line, so I am copying this, control C and control F, move it down, nudge it down. Okay, so done with the dash lines for this. Similarly, select this segment with the direct selection tool and click on the middle point, control C, control F, nudge it down, and you can use direct selection tool and click on, sorry, you can use the eyedropper tool. Just click on this and use eyedropper tool to copy the properties of the dash lines. See this? With the eyedropper tool, not only the color, you can copy the properties also. So you need not need to go to stroke panel again and again and modify the options. Just use eyedropper tool, it will copy the properties. Slightly here you need to slightly give slightly modifications you need to do. Okay, similarly I'm not going to copy this line segment again. I'm not going to draw with the pen tool again. Just select the segment, deselect, select the segment, copy and copy front, nudge it out. Okay. Use eyedropper tool and click on the dash line so it will copy the property. Use again, go to select, copy front, nudge it out. And use eyedropper tool. It's already copied, no, so we don't need to copy again and again. Okay, similarly we need stitch lines here also, we need stitch lines here also at the bottom side. Geetu, I'm repeating the same steps. I repeated the same steps here also. Okay, I'm repeating the same steps here also. वापस ही दिखा रही हूँ, it's the same step. If you want a stitch line here, just copy the segment, control C, control F and nudge it up like this and use eyedropper tool and pick up the dash lines. ओके थोड़ा बाहर ऐसे जा रहा है, देन यू कैन मूव द पॉइंट स्लाइटली इनसाइड, जस्ट डीसेलेक्ट, क्लिक ऑन द पॉइंट एंड स्लाइटली मूव इट इनसाइड अगर बाहर जा रहा है तो, अदरवाइज नॉट नीडेड. Okay, again now with the direct selection tool, click on the segment, copy and front, nudge it up. Okay, move the point slightly inside so that it's not going out. Use eyedropper tool and click on this. So we got stitch lines at the bottom also, on the top, on this. ये हम reflect भी कर सकते हैं, तो select this instead of creating again and again on the left side. We can just सिलेक्ट बोथ. अगर रिफ्लेक्शन प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है तो फिर से बनाओ, फिर यहाँ पे यहाँ ये साइड. ओके, आई एम यूजिंग द रिफ्लेक्शन, सो सिलेक्ट दिस, यूज रिफ्लेक्शन टूल, यूज ऑल्ट एंड क्लिक इन द सेंटर ऑफ द लाइन. सी, एंड कॉपी पे क्लिक करना है. सो यू नीड नॉट नीड टू डू योर अगेन. सो आई एम क्रिएटेड द स्टिच लाइंस. ये पूरे स्टिच लाइंस हो गए हैं. डू दिस मच एवरीबडी एंड लेट मी नो. डू दिस एवरीबडी. Do the stitch lines for the neck, for the sleeves, for the bottom. Okay, copy कैसे करना है? With the eyedropper tool. First you need to select with the selection tool, then use eyedropper tool and click on the property जो हमें copy करना है, and you will get it. Who has completed? Nandini, very good. Harman, very good. Shrinkala, very good. Who else has completed? Tulika, 1 minute. Okay. Come on fast. So Priya done. Who else has completed? So whatever was the most important part, we have completed all the difficult task now. Okay, now it is very easy. The further steps are very easy to do it. मेरा एक साथ select हो रहे हैं. Zoom and select it. मतलब आप है ना ऐसे zoom करो and then click on one line. ऐसे करो. Yeah, are you talking about this? एक साथ सब select हो रहा है. Are you talking about this? ओके, इफ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट दिस तो कैसे करना है? जूम करो, यूज डायरेक्ट सिलेक्शन टूल एंड क्लिक ऑन दिस सेगमेंट. डी सेलेक्ट करके क्लिक ऑन दिस सेगमेंट. ओके, और ये बीच वाले पॉइंट को सिलेक्ट कर लो. देन कॉपी फ्रंट एंड नज इट डाउन. ऑलराइट, और एक ले रही हूँ मैं डुप्लीकेट करके, या तो आप डुप्लीकेट भी ले सकते हो ऐसे, सी आई एम यूजिंग ऑल्ट क्लिक एंड ड्रैग. Okay, but the control C, control F is the good method of following because it's a very good method. हो गया है क्या? मैं वेट कर रही हूँ. Done, all of you. Which tool is used for copying the properties? Which tool is used to copy the properties? Which tool? You should know the names of the tools. Dropper क्या होता है? Eyedropper tool, yes. Yes, eyedropper. Okay, chalo, now let's do next. अभी एक ही चीज रह गया है इसमें. वी नीड टू जस्ट डू दिस लाइन, सो दैट जस्ट ड्रॉ विद द पेन टूल. ओके, just draw with the pen tool. See, I'm using the asterisk sign. I don't want to continue with the existing line. I want a completely new line. So make sure that you are using the asterisk sign wala pen tool. Okay, this is the asterisk sign wala pen tool. It's creating a new line. Okay, and just draw this. Okay, click and just press escape, enter. ये थोड़ा मॉडिफाई कर सकते हैं हम, डेप्थ को थोड़ा सा कम कर सकते हैं, या yeah, slightly we have given the same thing. I don't want stitch lines, so I'll just go with my stroke panel and I will keep that off. Stretch lines को off करते, dash lines को off कर देते हैं, we don't want. Okay, all right, we need to create this also, so I'll go with the pen tool again, creating a new line with the asterisk sign. Okay, escape. Okay, this line is created. Now select these two and reflect कर लेते हैं. Okay, select these two, use reflection, use all. Reflect is going to, like, you need to use many times in your flat sketch, so be thorough with the reflections. Okay, this is really going to save you lots of your time if if you know this method of how to use the reflection tool. Just select it, use alt and click on the guideline and click on copy. Okay, नाउ डू दिस मच. जो नहीं हो रहा है उसको छोड़ दो, जो हो रहा है वो कर लेना. नाउ बीनू, क्यों नहीं हो रहा है पता है आपका? आई डोंट नो. मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है कि आपका यहाँ पे पॉइंट नहीं है. जस्ट मेक श्योर दैट यू हैव दिस पॉइंट एंड दिस पॉइंट बोथ, एंड दिस इज वन लाइन. ओके, यू हैव दिस पॉइंट, 2 पॉइंट्स. अगर यहाँ पे एक पॉइंट नहीं है तो मुश्किल है. देन व्हाट यू नीड टू डू, अगर है तो just deselect everything, deselect, click on the segment, copy, copy front, nudge it up. हाँ, मैं नीचे nudge कर रही हूँ because I've already created. Copy and front, बस, that's it. Use direct selection tool. You might be using selection tool. Use direct selection tool. There are too many tools there. You might be getting confused between the group selection tool, direct selection tool. Always use the white arrow if you're selecting the point or if you're selecting the segment. Okay, and always deselect and click on the path. पूरा हो रहा है, that means you are selecting the selection tool. Direct selection tool लो ना, ये वाला लो. ओके, हो गया मैम? हाँ, ओके. I am happy when you get it, you are done with this. Okay, done. Okay, so now everybody concentrate. We have done with the outline part. Now we just need to give colors and patterns. That's it. Okay, so everybody concentrate. The first thing what we need to do is, let's remove the guideline. I don't want guideline now. So control semicolon, remove the guidelines. Let's keep our layers on now, because we need to send the objects front, back, and all those things we need to do. So we need to keep our layers on. Okay, now this is the outline is completely in red color, so let's make this into a, so I'm selecting everything with the normal selection tool, and I'm changing the outline to black. Okay, just changing the outline to black. So this, in one step we have changed our outlines to black. Now we don't want this option to be seen. जो पीछे जो image है, see I can see double lines here. That is because of we can see this line. So we don't want this. We can keep the visibility off. Okay. So now this image we don't need also. We can even select and delete it if we want to. Okay. So let's delete this. So we have our artwork without any image now. So if you just select and if you move it, we don't have image now. Okay, so we have deleted that. All right, now we need to start giving colors. Okay, so first we'll start with borders, and let's take a duplicate of this and do it. Okay, first we'll give blank white color. Okay, so select this and I'm going with the white color, because we want flat sketches to be in white, so I'm using the white color. And this, the behind portion, the neck portion, I'm slightly giving a little darker shade. Okay, slightly darker than the, so you can on the swatch panel, in the swatch panel you can always see there are some shades of the white to black color. Okay, so you can just use little darker shade. I'm using the third shade. See, this is little darker shade than the white one. Okay, so I know that I have used the third one, so here also I'm using the third one. So instead of giving different shades, we can just use the same color which we have used on the top side. Okay, so this is the third one which I have selected. Okay, now I'm giving color to this rectangle, the outer rectangle. I'm giving color to the outer rectangle. Okay, but this is in a group form, so what to do? This is in the group, so we just want to give color only the outer side, not the stitch line. So ungroup it. कि is there any other way? Why ungroup it? Easiest method बोला था ना, isolation mode. Isolation mode, without ungrouping it we can go inside the group. Yes, so double click on this, we are going inside the isolation mode, and I'm giving little the white shade. Okay, then double click again to come out of the group. I didn't go inside the group. And again double click to come out of the isolation mode. See, I've done with the white color filling. Again go inside this group, select the outer rectangle and fill white color, double click to come out. Double click inside this group, select the right and fill the color, come out. How I'm coming out? Just by double clicking. See this? I'm done with this. Now we need to make sure that this is behind this white top. This and this, it should go behind the white top. So go to your layers panel. We need to check what is there in this layer. So select this. See, this one is showing in the red color. That means this is the object. We need to move this layer below the white top. Okay, but when I'm moving this below the white top, it is going below this also, because those layers are created here. So we need to select this and we need to move this also below the that. See this, I just moved that layer down. Similarly with this also, select this and this, move this layers below this. Okay, move this also below the white top. We need to select this and we need to move this below the white top. See this? So you need to adjust this in the layers panel, and now we are good to go with this for filling the colors and patterns and everything. Everybody do till here. We are done with the black and white fashion flat sketch. Do till here, do all the arrangements, and if you know how to work with layers, then this is going to be very useful and you will do it fast. If you have not practiced how to work with the layers, then you will not understand anything. Okay, just select just select with the selection tool. Okay, go to swatch panel and fill color. Click on the white color. I have taken the shades from here. Just click and click on this. Ankita, have you done the day one session? Have you done with day one session? In day one session, we have seen no how to fill colors. Select and fill colors with the swatch panel. You can use, and I have shown four methods of filling the colors. You can use any method. I'm using the swatch method. Why I'm using swatch method? Because swatch is very easy, like you get all the shades there. To attend the day three session, everybody need to be thorough with day one and day two. Then only you will be able to follow along with me. किसका हो गया? Harman, very good. Who else has completed? Very good, very good. Supriya, very good. Nandini, हो गया. Okay. Who else has completed? Only three people have completed. Everybody knows what is the day three challenge? Everybody knows what is the day three challenge? Day three challenge is not this flat sketch. You all have to do something different. Okay, make any simple flat sketch, not a complicated one. Any, like you can make a top, you can make a t-shirt, you can make a dress, yeah, you can make a pant, whatever. Do symmetrical, like just do one side, flip it, do it. Okay, then you need to make one with black and white sketch, then with the colors, with the color pattern and everything. Okay, but not this one. This is, you are putting it on the Zoom chat. Whoever does it first, that person will be the winner for lucky student bonus. Okay, but you have still have time. I need to explain, there are some other things also. On the Instagram, you have to post it like this, not this image with your own reference image, but like in vertical format. Okay, take one vertical format like this, because Instagram uses the vertical. You are going to post it, no, or as a story, so it should have this. See, and here you can have the swatches, what swatches you have used. Just draw one rectangle and you can use the same thing. So This is the flat sketch with three different variations. So this I'm just showing the example. Okay, you need to work with some different flat sketch. That will be your third day challenge. Okay, if you're not doing third day challenge, you are not going to get the certificate. Okay, that 3 day challenge is strictly for all the people who completes all the 3 day task. Okay, you have to post that different fashion flat sketch with the color options on the Instagram story. You need to tag me, and there are three tag me. That is my Instagram ID is design coach Radha. Okay, so you have to tag me, and there are three hashtags you need to use: hashtag design coach Radha, hashtag 3 day workshop challenge, and hashtag Adobe Illustrator for fashion workshop. It's, you got that challenge ka thing, no rules ka thing, just refer to that. Okay, okay, completed. Should I move ahead now? Should I move ahead? Should I go further? Should I go further? Should I go further? Yes, Madhumita, Pooja, Ria. Third day video is not provided. I strictly told you that I'm not going to provide the third day video. Okay, you all have to be thorough with day 1, day 2 to understand day 3. If you have not thorough with day 1, you will not understand this. Okay, I will show you how to do the vertical format. That I will show you. Completed this much, everybody? Should I move further now? Okay, chalo. I am showing in vertical format. Okay, let's take vertical format. I am taking the same size. Tulika, you need to work. You layers नहीं समझ में आया आपको? You haven't watched day 1 day 2 video. Day 1 day 2 video उसमें बताया ना, see this ना, when you select the layer तो यहाँ पे see which layer is getting highlighted. So this is the layer of which layer? Top layer. Okay, ये जो layers हैं ये इसके पीछे होना चाहिए ना, top layers के पीछे होना चाहिए. See this now, which it is color, यहाँ पे color आ रहा है ना red color का. That means this object is below that, this thing, no, the t-shirt, it's below that only. See, तो ये t-shirt के पीछे ही होने चाहिए. Just move it down. Okay, I'm not going to repeat these steps which I have already taught in the day 1 and day 2. Otherwise, we will not able to complete this. Okay, chalo. Now I'll show you how to make the Instagram story page. Okay, so let's go with a file new. Okay, Instagram story page का size किसी को पता है? Anybody knows what is the size of the Instagram story page? Anybody? Anybody? Instagram? Nobody? Okay, chalo. So as Instagram is a web option, it's not, it doesn't comes in the print, it comes in the web. So we'll go with the web format. Okay, let's go with the web format. And in the, see, once we select the web option, यहाँ पे automatically it comes as a pixels. So those who don't have web format also, that is fine. You can just change your units to pixels. That's it. Okay, change your units to pixels and make this 1080 pixels by 1920. Height is bigger than the width size. So 1920 is the height, and just keep as it is, the default as it is, and just click on create. So this is the Instagram story. Just 1 second. Okay, 1080 by 1920. That is the size you have to take it. Everybody take a new size. 1080 by 1920. This is the Instagram story page. Everybody has taken this size. Instagram story size 1080 by 1920. Pixels, हाँ, inches मत लेना, नहीं तो hang हो जाएगा machine. Just make sure the units are in pixels. नहीं तो your machine will get hanged. And resolution you can check 72 if you're using a lower version Illustrator software. If you're not getting that web format, in web format you automatically get resolution as 72. But if you're using a lower version, just check your resolution. Resolution should be 72. Okay, we don't want 300 resolution because we are not going to print this out. We are just displaying on the Instagram, so we are just using 72 resolution. Okay, and unnecessary it will increase the file size if we are not printing it out. Okay, done with till here. Who has done till here? Rudra, Shrinkala. बस इतने ही, और कौन किसने नहीं किया है? Rajiv and Pratyusha, Shubro. 5 people only has completed. Sherni, Harman, Madhumita. Who else? Riya Kapoor completed. Very good. Who else? Who else has completed? I'm waiting for most of the people to complete. Come on, do it fast. Done? Chalo. Now what to do next? I'm copying this file. See, now look here, everybody concentrate. Now don't do anything. Just concentrate. तुलिका layers का छोड़ो, बाद में करते हैं, हाँ? Those who have not understood steps, please wait till end. Don't go in between. You can ask me. We can sort out the doubts after the session. ठीक है? आपका मैं screen mode में ले लूँगी and I will solve your doubts. All right. Those who still have doubts, just wait till end. ठीक है? Are you happy now? Tulika, are you happy? हाँ या ना? Okay. So those who have any doubts, just wait till end. After the workshop, we will connect in this same session itself. Okay, but wait till end. Okay, chalo now, because I don't want others to get their time wasted because they are waiting since when, no? So I need to respect their time also. Okay, so now what we need to just concentrate, everybody. I'm taking this complete image, the complete the fashion flat sketch with the selection tool. Click, click, drag and drag the selection. Then copy this, Control C. We are going to this file and pasting it here. Okay, paste किया यहाँ पे. Okay, paste it. We can increase the size if we want to. ठीक है? Now we'll take duplicate of the same thing यहाँ पे. ओके इसका छोटा करते हैं, वेरिएशंस के छोटे करते हैं. यू कैन प्लेस इट हाउएवर यू वांटेड, यूज योर ओन क्रिएटिविटी. आई एम जस्ट मेकिंग सम वेरिएशंस हियर. ओके, लाइक थोड़ा सा मैं अलग अलग पोजीशन में प्लेस कर रही हूँ. ओके, दीज आर माय 3 डिफरेंट कलर वेरिएशंस. आई विल बी डूइंग इट. ओके, ऑलराइट. नाउ yeah, initially what you can do is, if you get confused in placing na, just initially आप क्या कर सकते हैं, इसी का duplicate, don't decrease the size, don't do anything, just take duplicates like this and place it on different like, just place it on different position. Placement हम बाद में करते हैं after filling the colors. Okay, just take 4 duplicates like this. Okay, one will be white, black and white sketch. Okay, this is completely black and white. Okay, now in this I'm showing different color. So what you can do is just try with one color, any color. So I'm using this swatch panel, I'm going with a light color, like maybe I'll go with this one. Okay, यहाँ पे dark shade आना चाहिए, so go with the same color. Okay, same color है लेकिन same color नहीं चाहिए, we want slightly darker shade, है ना? So select this, यहाँ पे आ गया foreground color, double click on this and slightly go down. See this shade, slightly move it down, it will take the darker shade. See this? So it is looking different from this shade. Now we want the same shade, no, whatever we have taken, इसको थोड़ा और dark कर लेते हैं. Move it down like that. Okay, now इसी ये वाले को भी ये वाला same color चाहिए, so use eyedropper tool and click on this. See the same color got copied here. So you need to first select, go with the eyedropper tool and click on this, so you are getting the same color. Okay, now we need to change the colors of this the white color jahan pe hai, I want this color. Okay, so I'll go inside the group, double click, select the and use eyedropper and click on the top, double click to come out, use the selection tool and double click. Okay, we got this. Again we'll go on this, double click on this, use eyedropper tool and click on the top. Okay, see when you are in the eyedropper tool you can't come out with the eyedropper tool. Okay, you need to change the tool to selection tool, double click outside and you are coming out from the isolation mode. Okay, with the eyedropper tool you can't come out from the isolation mode, you need to use selection tool, so don't forget that. Okay, with the selection tool I am double clicking to go inside the isolation mode, using the eyedropper tool, picking up the color, using the selection tool and double click outside to come out from the isolation mode. Okay, so we are done with the color variation now, and we can give some more details on this. Like if you see this, ये एकदम straight है ना, यहाँ पे देखो ये एकदम straight है, so I can give profiles if I want to. Okay, I'm giving one, yeah, 2 points maybe, and here there are profiles, see this, so I'm giving this profile, so you can see the stroke which has a nice narrow tip on both the sides. Okay, see I'm having a narrow tip on this side also, so that is called as profile. So just need to select the line, change the point thickness to 1 point and give a profile, this the first one. Okay, so it will give you narrow tip on both the sides, so that's the way you can change the profiles. Select the lines. Okay, ये हो गया. So what we can do is we'll just delete this, because again I need to change the profile for these also, no? So already I changed the profile for this, so I will take copy of this only. Okay, I'll just take a copy of this where I have given the profiles and everything. Okay, so I need to do profile again and again. Now on this I have done with the coloring part. Now I will do texture part. Okay, so I'm just selecting this. For texture I'm going to go with the effect and texture, effect menu and texture, give any texture from here. I'm going with the texturizer. See, I can select whatever the texture I want from here. Okay, see this. Okay, once you apply the texture you can still do more changes in the scaling. Like if you want more scaling, like if you want the detail to be seen more, then you can increase the scaling, you can decrease the scaling. Okay, you can increase the relief also, like if you want to add more depth to the texture. Okay, you can use these options also. So I have just selected the texturizer and say okay to this. So now if you see, there is a texture being applied in this. Okay, this is with this simple solid color and this is with the texture. Okay, texture कैसे करना है? Select the image, select the object, go to effect, texture, texturizer. Okay, do this much everybody. Do the normal coloring and texture filling. Okay, इतना होना चाहिए आप लोगों का. One is the black and white sketch, one is with the normal color filling, this is with the texture. Do this much, everybody. Do this much, everybody. And give profile also. Just select the line, go to the top where the stroke thickness is. Just change the profile to this one, the width profile one. Don't forget to give the profile on these lines. Sherni, this post, you need not need to post this on the Instagram. On the Instagram, you have to work on a different flat sketch. Okay, something of your own. I want something different. I don't want everybody pasting the same one. Okay, that's why you need to come out with a different flat sketch. It can be any top or a t-shirt or any dress, any frock, anything, anything. Okay, follow the same steps, fill color, fill, give texture, give patterns. Okay, and that you have to post it. You can post it tomorrow. Deadline is tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow is the deadline before 6 p.m. Before 6 p.m. you have to post it. Chalo, I'm just giving you, post it before 7 p.m. Okay, all right. So before 7 p.m. you can post it on the Instagram story and tag me using the hashtags. Sapna, you just need to see, you have taken the size, no? Once this is done, just place it, the images like this, all the images like this. Save this into JPG format. Okay, save this in JPG format and post it on the Instagram. Okay, all right. Okay, done, everybody. This much. Yeah, let's move ahead now. पूजा सिर्फ ऑब्जेक्ट को सिलेक्ट करना है, गो टू इफेक्ट एंड go to texture texturizer. Okay, that's it. Click on texturizer, select the texture and say okay. That's it. Now everybody concentrate. I'm showing you how to create the pattern. How to create the pattern now. Take one more duplicate. Okay, for pattern you just need to use the swatch panel. Okay, go with the swatch panel, select the object. You can go with your, see, in the swatch panel there is right side, there is a menu, there is a 3-line menu. Click on that menu. Here you will get open swatch library, and in this you get patterns, and there are so many patterns here. See this, basic, graphics, decorative and nature. So you can go with any one of these patterns. So here if I'm just going with the animal skins, you can go with this and you can apply whatever the pattern you want. See this. Okay, Again, if you just go with the open swatch library, like if you go with patterns again, you can go with some decorative legacy. See, there are so many patterns here. See this? So when you're changing into some different pattern, change the colors of the other things also. Like this will match with the brown, the red tone. So you can just select this, use eyedropper tool. No, eyedropper tool se the pattern pickup hoga. We'll just take one color which can match up with that. See this? You can match up with this. You can match up with this. Okay, and this can go with some, again this can go with the pattern inside, or yeah, you can go with the pattern, whatever the pattern it is. Like this is something, we can use the eyedropper tool and click on this. Okay, like that. See this? Double click, select the outer rectangle, use, this is the pattern which we have used, this is the pattern. So you can select the pattern here from the swatch, come out of the isolation mode, select the other one, go inside, select, and do it. Okay, so this is done with one pattern. Similarly, you can do different variations and use the patterns. Okay, you're not getting patterns, open the swatch panel and click on this menu. Pooja, click on this menu. There is open swatch library and there are patterns here. You can go with any one of these patterns. Okay, now once you have everybody concentrate, once you have filled with the patterns, textures and everything, just select it and group it now. Okay, this is one group, this is another group, okay, this is another group, and this is one group. So once you group this, it's very easy for you to move it, and we can resize this. Okay, move it and we can place it. So you need to give different variations, okay, different pattern variations, colors, whatever it is. Just make it more presentable. Just make it more presentable. Okay, like the way I have did it here. See this, more presentable. Then you can create the swatches also. Like you can just draw one rectangle. Just draw one rectangle here, and you can use eyedropper tool and pick on this. So that pattern is copied here. Okay, then use, take a duplicate with the alt, इसके ऊपर कोई और ये वाला pattern डाल दो. Okay, but here I have not used any pattern, it's just a texture. So but this is the color theme which I have taken. Okay, so you can follow whatever the patterns you are using, just create a swatches out of it. Okay, and now in the background also you can add a pattern if you want. You can just draw one rectangle the same size of the artboard, draw one rectangle like this and give pattern. Go to Windows, open swatch panel. Okay, and you can click on any one of these. So this, take a light pattern, don't go with these kind of patterns for the backgrounds. Okay, so you can just go with some good decent patterns. In the patterns there are basic graphics. In the basic graphics there are basic graphic lines and textures. You can go with this. Okay, and see this, like a normal grid or any kind of patterns, or polka dots bhi hai, you can just try with some patterns here in the open swatch library. There are dots, graphic dots. You can try with the dots. These are the polka dots. See this, and you can send this. This is coming in the front of the object, no? So just move this layer down. Right click on this, arrange, send to back. So it is going behind all the shapes. Okay, you can change the pattern whenever you want. Like, but maybe you can change the pattern however you want it. Okay, you can use any colors also. If you're not liking any pattern, just use colors otherwise. Okay, use any colors, use any patterns, and place it properly. See, I have done it this way. You can place it however you want it. Use the swatches. I've added pattern here. I've added one rectangle with outline only. Okay, just add one rectangle with outline if possible. If you can do it, just make it more presentable. Okay, and save this file into JPG format. How to save the file into JPG format? Just go to file, export as. Okay, but before that, I want everybody to do till here. I want everybody to work till the patterns, textures and patterns. Everybody complete till here, because now there is only one last step. Only one last step we need to do. But before that last step, you need to complete till here. Everybody complete till here. Then after the last step I explain, then you need to post it on the chat. Okay, I want everybody to post it on the chat. Those whoever post first on the chat, uh, that person will be the lucky student bonus winner. Okay, I'm just keeping that chat to everyone so that you all can also see who is posting first. Okay, right now I'm giving you time to complete this. You can add any custom patterns. Yes, you can do that, but Rupa, right now you don't do anything. If you know how to do that, then you can go ahead with it. Okay, if you know how to do it, the custom fabric and everything, then do it. I have not taught how to use the custom fabric in this workshop module. Okay, but if you know, you can surely do that. Otherwise, if you don't know how to use your custom fabrics on these products, then use the ready-made patterns. Okay, use the ready-made ones if you don't know. Okay, I want most of the people to complete till here, because we are just left with one step. We are done with the fashion flat. We know how to fill color, we know how to give textures, we know how to add patterns also now. Do this much, everybody. And once I show you the last step, whoever does it first on the chat, that person is the winner. Okay, not now. Don't keep sending now, only now. Okay, just wait till I finish my last step. I want most of the people to complete till here. Come on, do it fast. Arya, Viru, Tulika, Supriya, Sumitra, Suhana, Shruti, Shrinkala, Shweta, done. Santosh, Rudra, Rupa, Rupa, Ria, Richa, David, Rajiv, Priya, Pooja, Mukta Bhatia, Maria, Jovial, Khushbu, I'm just calling all the names. Anjali, Ankita, Annie, Gitu, Niharika, Binu, Bindu, Deepika, Hariprita, Harman, Hussein, Ritik, Madhu. Come on fast. I'm sorry if I've skipped anybody's name. I was just moving very fast. Done. Tulika, I'm giving time. I want you all to come like complete till here. Yes, I'm giving time. I want the last step to be in more in the competition part, so I'm waiting. Yes, do till here. There should be at least four flats, huh? One with black and white, one with color, texture, and pattern. Even if you don't do swatches, these swatches, that is fine for now. Okay, these swatches you do it for the Instagram story, complete with the swatches for the Instagram. Here I'm not bothered about the swatches, just but like I want these four. You can add fifth one also if you are ready with it. Pattern, go to swatches. Your swatches यहाँ पे. तुलिका, just concentrate when I'm teaching. ठीक है, मेरा स्क्रीन देखो पहले. ओके, सी यहाँ पे तीन लाइंस हैं स्वॉच पैनल के बाजू में. ओके, गो टू ओपन स्वॉच लाइब्रेरी एंड गो टू पैटर्न्स. ये सब पैटर्न्स हैं, इसमें से कोई भी पैटर्न्स ले लो. ठीक है, क्लियर. डन. हो गया इतना. Texture not showing, that is fine, but you applied no texture. छोटे छोटे टेक्सचर्स रहेंगे ना, वो दिखेंगे नहीं, but that is fine. You have applied no. हो गया clear. Done with this much. टेक्सचर टेक्सचर नहीं दिख रहा है तो गो टू इफेक्ट, टेक्सचर, टेक्सचराइजर में यहाँ पे यू नीड टू increase the scaling. See, yeah, I can see the texture. Increase the scaling to see the texture. See, I can see the texture now. So work on those settings if the texture is not visible. No worries, Hussein. No worries. Okay, chalo. Now, last step, guys. Last step. Last step, just watch. Everybody watch. When I say now you can post it on chat, that time you have to post. Till then, don't post. Nobody should post it, okay? All right? Are you all ready? Are you all ready? Everybody ready? Are you all ready? Nobody's ready. Yes, only Sherni is ready. Annie is ready. Ankita, Shrinkla. Okay, chalo. Now I am showing the last step. The last step is nothing but just saving the file. Okay, so just go to file, export as. Okay, export this into JPG format. Here at the bottom there is a format you can see. In this format, just go with the JPEG format. Okay, give any name to this. Say day 3. Okay, day 3 as .jpg, and you just need to click on use the artboard option. Don't forget to click on this use artboard. Okay, and click on export. Make sure that you have selected RGB mode because it's a screen display. So for screen display, we have to select RGB. Make the quality maximum. We don't want high resolution, so let's make it to 150. 72 is also fine, but let's make it to 150. Okay, and then click on OK. Okay, do this much now, and whoever posted first on the chat, that person will be the winner. So do it right now.